Alright, today is August 30th. It is just after 9 p.m. I'm out at the airport right now. Just thought I'd take a quick, I'm on Airport Road. I thought I would take a quick look, see what's going on. 'Cause for the most day it's been pretty clear. Then all of a sudden now it's starting to get a little smoky out. So, there's the fire on the two ridges. I know this is all grainy, but that one, it looks like you can see a little bit of orange right there as well. And there is the other one. I don't know if I can get this to focus. I can use these lights. Now I lost. There we are. So the wind feels like it's let's see, hold on. Yeah, the wind feels like it's blowing southeast. So that would not be good then. South might be okay for these two fronts, but that's going to start pushing it also towards Obrien, which is that way. You see that light? That's the light at the airport. It's pushing it it would be pushing it that way, this stuff. And I don't want to see this one go that direction. I think everything in the middle here has been, these two ends are pretty much connected. So I don't think there's, other than the line here, the front, I don't know if it's been put out or anything, but everything in between those two is now connected. And it should keep it from heading north that way if the wind keeps up, but if the wind's blowing southeast, yeah, that's going to push that stuff right that way towards Obrien. Unless they have it all put out on that side, but I don't know. Alright, today is August 31st. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm out at the airport again, looking at the two ranges. And we have Obrien right over there. Last night, I guess it's pretty bad. It gained over a mile plus or so, and a lot of area got burned. So it's right up against houses now. Down a whole area near Low Mountain Road burned up real bad. So I think right now it's hard to tell on the screen, but if I'm pointing in the right spot, but it's all back along this range right now, and then back in the valley there, it's gotten really bad. It's all burned up back there now. There were legs on one side and the other, but now it's all connected as of this morning. The wind direction right now, it looks to be blowing, I'd say maybe southeast a little bit. But you can see, I mean, up and back in there, that range, it's very, very smoky in there. There was a helicopter landing when we first pulled up a second ago, but I don't know what their plans are right now. I don't see anybody. There's some water trucks, but I don't see any kind of mixing or anything like that. I'll drive down to the other end and see about helicopters and everything. How many are out? But there's usually about 6 or so that are here at the IV airport. So, but I guess their plan was to try to, hoping that when winds do kick in, they'll push it that way back into the old biscuit scar. But I don't know. This is over here is getting pretty bad and gained a lot of acreage last night. So it was the hottest area of the entire Smith River complex. Was the north end last night, was the biggest. So I don't know. We'll another day, we'll see what happens. The clouds came in, which is nice and everything. Might get rain a little bit, maybe tomorrow or the next day, but at least we have low temperatures forecasted for the next week out. So we'll just see what happens. Alrighty. So if anybody was wondering where I've been getting, other than the information released from the different fire organizations, another great resource I've been using for more detailed and in-depth analysis of the nightly progression of, he does all fires, but the one that I'm most concerned of is the Smith River complex north end. But it's a channel called The Lookout, and this guy Zeke does a great job, and you can check out his channel if you want. I'm not going to put a link or anything because it's pretty basic. You just type in The Lookout. But here's what I wanted to show you about the information for today real quick.
Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to The Lookout. Today's the 31st of August, and we're covering fires in northwestern California and western Oregon. And we're starting off with our kind of traditional introduction. My name is Zeke Lunder. I work in Chico, California as a wildfire analyst, and we provide wildfire briefings and education and entertainment using publicly available information.
I'm just going to pause it real quick. I'm going to go to the section where he talks about Smith River, specifically what's going on in my particular area. Okay, this is the lower leg section. You have Gasky right there, and this is all California. My end is up here. And like he said, this is all public information, but he does a great job of like laying it out. There's Gasky still, Darlington. Here we go. So this is, I'll play it for a second real quick here. Let's see, we're at 30:59. Okay. This section here shows you the temperatures, the thermal readings from last night. I'll play this real quick.
Come back and look at the heat satellite from yesterday. Yeah, we saw a lot of action here on the state line, basically. Sorry, it's not moving faster, but that's what it is. Right there. And then we saw heat here south of 199. This is what we talked about with the copper fire blowing up, and then this is Malone. Or not Malone, Swilly up. So that heat. Now we're going to talk about what was the big growth yesterday on this fire. Basically, if you look at the white line up here of where the fire was the night before last, all that fire blew south, and so this whole area burned in the last 24 hours, likely with pretty high severity.
So this is the area that I was filming from. It would be up here on the map from Airport Road. You can see the road over here and stuff. But that's the direction that I was filming last night, and then earlier this afternoon. A lot of area was burned last night.
So out in here still hasn't burned.
These two sections
So
connected.
The fire pushed out a little to the north, but the areas here were looking north that were hot the night before last, they really moved. This firing operation here that they got done up the dozer line took out a big chunk.
So it's hard to tell, but because it's a little blurry, but right here is Obrien, and this is Low Mountain Road. So when you saw from my footage, it was all this area that was burning. This you probably couldn't see, but all of this you could see. That ridge last night when I took that shot, that's all burned, and it burned last night. So it's a little bit concerning. Hopefully they can get in some real good containment, because unfortunately there are houses and stuff all along here, and I'm pretty sure there's a few down in here that have already had to deal with fire coming right up to them. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look into seeing if there are any structure losses yet. But yeah, if this line here is not held, then it will advance very quickly. This is less than, I think it's about 1 mile or 1.2, something like that. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share. This is a great resource I use for my local area. This guy does a really good job. I don't agree with everything he says, but because he's in the fire management industry, but that doesn't matter. He's still a great resource for information. So, all right, thanks for watching.